What does that mean? Vote character, not color. Do you know?
Ask Martin Luther King Jr., sir. He's the one who wrote it. Said it.
Okay, but what does that mean in the context of this campaign?
Vote the character of the man, not the color of his skin.
Okay.
That's the way I take it, okay?
What does vote godly values mean? What are our
Exactly
godly
what it says.
what are godly values?
Whatever you hold in your heart.
Okay.
We're
They're
just
trying
standing
to
here.
pass out Republican ballots. What this individual is doing, that's his prerogative.
Is that individual here today?
I just got here, but I don't see him. But anyways, that's an individual First Amendment right to do that. Romney is a businessman, so I believe he can get us some jobs because he's worked in the private sector, not the government sector.
Well, he was governor of Massachusetts for
That's
4
okay,
years,
but
right?
but the company that he ran, out of the 100% of businesses that he's gotten, 80% of those businesses were successful. 20% may not have been successful. That's a good rating.
Okay.
Opposed to the president picking companies that have all gone bankrupt. So
You're talking about Solyndra, right?
it's
Quite a
a
few.
list of them. I don't have all the
All right.
names.
You don't have
of
all the
Solyndra.
names. Okay, you have some of them.
But
Have you seen a lot of evidence of voter fraud going on out here? Huh?
Talk to this lady.
Well, tell me what you've seen in the way of voter fraud, if you don't mind.
Need to talk about.
Okay. You want to talk about voter fraud?
Yeah, yesterday, a dear lady came out. She observed a group of people filling out 8 cards.
Okay.
Okay.
How many people were in the group?
2.
Yes, that's a small group then.
Small group. Yeah.
Okay.
And now you were telling me that there was another group. It was like a family group or something that they were filling out cards. Now, this is what we can't figure out. If you can only vote once, how can you get your hands on multiple cards?
Now, when you say cards, you mean actual ballots?
Cards to fill out with a name and 4 digits to give your Social Security number. Okay?
All right.
And we estimate that there could be anywhere from 30 to 50,000 dead people that are still on the active rolls.
The dead people?
From the active status of the voting rolls.
But it's not like they're going to show up and vote. Hello?
Sir?
Are they going to show up and vote? Dead people? Really? Really? Are the dead people going to show up and vote even if they're not removed off of the roll?
Why would you not remove them?
Why? What's the concern? They're going to show up and are they going to resurrect and come back and vote? I don't think so. Again, you're making something up that's not there. It's not a problem. Let's talk about a real problem.
What's the real problem?
I'm asking you.
So,
well, to me, it's administrative negligence at the highest proportion, at the highest level. Now, when you have dead people on the active voting rolls that are dead and they've been dead for 3-4 years and they're still on the active voting rolls, this is dereliction of duty by both parties, and these people should be removed from office.
Okay, where is the fraud? Where is the fraud if it's not done? That's all I'm asking you, sir. Now, if you want to talk about a real story, how about the 5.3 million people that have convictions that don't know that they can vote? There's a story, Fred. Here.
Show me the obituaries. These are all dead people. Do you think that they're still on the voter rolls? Look at all those dead people. It's incredible.
They just died.
Well, just in the
this is just today's.
Just today's dead people.
Just in the Grove City newspaper a couple weeks ago, there were 380 some dead people registered to vote in Franklin County.
Here's a question for you. Out of all those dead people, how many do you think are Republicans and how many are Democrats?
Well, you know what? I don't know if I could even speculate on that.
Okay.
Because that would be a hard
Do
That would be
you
a hard speculation, and it would probably be very inaccurate.
do you think that the laws of statistics might indicate that roughly half of those people who are dead would be Republican and half would be Democratic, or and maybe a smattering of independents in there? Is that a reasonable mathematical assumption?
That's a very good question.
Regulations, you know, if you that's the key. That's the key.
Go out to Kansas and do that, not here in Columbus, Ohio. You belong in Kansas. Get out to Kansas, you bunch of nuts.
So this is the injustice that needs to be exposed.
Yeah, you're injustice. The injustice that they didn't afford it.
As I have grown in age,
Yeah.
I have also become more conservative.
Okay.
Okay, when I was very young, I was a diehard Democrat.
Okay.
But over the years, I evolved. Ross Perot was one of my first heroes as an independent. Now that I'm almost 60 years old, I have really become a constitutionalist.
All right.
And a conservative.
Okay.
So as I've grown in maturity, and also have grown in wealth and substance, you know, with retirement investments and with property and with things that I don't want to lose, things that I want to preserve, things that I want to keep, I have become more of a protectionist and more of a conservative.
Okay. Well, following that logic, then, since most dead people were, before they were dead, old people, and if they follow that conservative progression, is it maybe even then safe to assume that most dead people are conservative?
I would say that might be, and that's what I was referring to. Was
Okay. You've been out here. You've been out here for a couple of days.
Well, a couple hours for today.
Yeah. How are you being received by people going by here?
It's somewhat hostile.
Yeah. Well, you have to admit those posters that you have are a bit shocking to look at, right? What about people who are just over here to go to Kroger to shop? Maybe they don't want to look at all this. Do they give you a hard time at all, or?
Well, I mean, it's hard to say, you know, whether people are going into Kroger's or going to vote. I mean,
Well, a lot of people are coming in here and going over to the Kroger, right?
I mean, it's hard to say, you know, the people that are hostile to this, it's hard to say, you know, whether or not they can go to Kroger's or not, but it's just kind of a general reaction from a lot of people.
Do you think you might be able to get your message across without the pictures that some of them are telling me?
I think it's the most effective way.
Yeah. Well, some people are telling me that they find it offensive.
It is offensive because abortion is
Okay.
offensive.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is just relaying the true nature of what
Okay.
abortion is.
Okay. If I came out here with a picture of a naked woman, would you find that offensive?
I mean, if that's what you feel you need to do, I'm
Yeah.
not going to stop you.
Okay. Just curious.
Back in the 60s, he said,
So you are opposed to abortion in the case of rape and incest?
I do not, I'm not going to side up with killing an innocent human being. I never will take that side.
All right,
Never, never.
I don't think it really matters
Yeah.
how the child is conceived. I mean,
Yeah.
abortion in any case is still killing an innocent human being.
More or less neutral country, neutral observers of the process. Give me your thoughts real quick, if you don't mind. How does Florida compare to here, compared to some of the other swing states that you've seen?
I think there's more activity here because it's such an incredibly crucial state.
Right.
And obviously Florida is as well, but because Romney has the slightest advantage there, everybody's moving sort of to Ohio.
Right.
So there's more ads on the air, there's more volunteers on the ground, and it just seems there's more political activity here.
It is. Yeah, I think you're right there. Everybody has concluded that Ohio is the battleground state of the battleground state. Do you follow Nate Silver's blog at New York Times?
Yeah, I share
yeah.
stuff.
And so the probability of Ohio calling the election is sitting right at 50%. You know?
Exactly.
So that's why it is a lot of fun. So it has to be fun for you guys too, just to sit here and observe the process. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Well, best of luck to you. I'll let you guys get back to doing your job.
Thank you.
All right, all right. Take care. Safe travels.
Thank you.